me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't hear you before.
amazing. Amazing. How are you?
Got there in the end. Yeah, okay. A bit tired. I haven't slept much the last couple of days because of the new moon, and I think I said to you before, I'm very sensitive to energy. So, like normally, like full moon, I don't normally sleep, but now this year it's been all the time, basically.
Oh, I know.
Yoga
Oh,
meditation helps, but
it keeps telling me to log in all the time. I don't know what's going on
that doesn't
today.
work as well as it used
Hang on.
to.
Okay, I'm just going to put a message here to say that you're on. Hear me?
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't hear you before.
amazing. Amazing. How are you?
Got there in the end. Yeah, okay. A bit tired. I haven't slept much the last couple of days because of the new moon, and I think I said to you before, I'm very sensitive to energy. So, like normally, like full moon, I don't normally sleep, but now this year it's been all the time, basically.
Oh, I know.
Yoga
Oh,
meditation helps, but
it keeps telling me to log in all the time. I don't know what's going on
that doesn't
today.
work as well as it used
Hang on.
to.
Okay, I'm just going to put a message here to say that you're on. So, yeah, I didn't sleep. I went to bed about 6 a.m. because I was so excited. The show yesterday was incredible. And it was so much fun and doing so much singing. And it was great. I had someone on from Bath Radio. Yeah, it's not, for some reason, my messages are not showing up now. Hang on, moving on TV. And then I had to get up and do this, and I'm not used to get, my weak points are early afternoon, that afternoon, because if you don't sleep, you need time to wake up. So I'll wake up probably about 4 or 5 o'clock. I'll start to wake up maybe. And as you say, do you want to talk a little bit while I'm doing this about today? It's the new moon in Scorpio, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yesterday it was, but it's like still in the same energy kind of thing. Because yesterday I did like I'm not sure it's on my Facebook. Fuzi, one of my spiritual friends, she's done like a yoga course, like a 5 week yoga course leading up to solstice, and the first one
Right.
was yesterday. It's like a 5 week course, and it's like 2.5 hours of yoga meditation, cacao ceremony, setting your intentions and things. So I set my intentions yesterday with cacao and um, meditation, and then yoga, and then that inspired me
Okay.
to 'cause there's so many, as you know, I've been very busy. I've got so many projects, and like
I
there was another
know,
one
yeah.
called Superman yoga, basically, and that's kind of like the part of the yoga for autism, and it's uh ba basically my like a video journal I started in and like a blog I started was in Bali last year. And
Right.
then I didn't do any videos for like a year because I had a heartbreak from my ex. Like I said, I had my ex split up with a year and a half ago, which I thought was a twin flame, but she might have just been a soulmate now. I think she
Oh,
was like
don't get into
preparing me
that.
for.
Don't get into
Yeah,
twin flame stuff. It does madden. But anyway,
yeah.
you to talk to us today about the connection that you found between yoga and how it's really, really helped you in your recovery. Because we did the big interview. Sam, I don't know if you saw the interview that we did on Moving On TV, but we did a big interview where David came on, and you've got to watch it on Moving On TV, Messengers of Light. David talked about how you were able to let go of medication for autism by doing yoga and the power of now, remember? So do you want to tell us a little bit about that, about your yoga practice, and how did all of that happen? Because we've got different people on today. I'm going to pin you a spot. There you go. Off you go.
Thanks. I've been pinned. I just wondered, so this is live, and is it being like recorded as well, so people
Oh, yeah,
can
yeah.
watch it back after?
Yes. This is going on YouTube, and it goes on YouTube, and it goes on Facebook. I'm just going to check now. Yes, we are live. So
Okay.
if you just carry on, we're live now on YouTube and on Facebook.
All right, and then people can watch it back later on if they wanted to, because I was hoping to
Yes,
like
they can.
better use this for
Yeah, I'm just checking it.
yoga for autism. Cool. Um.
Okay, go
Yeah. So
for it.
yeah. Sorry. I just trying to. So like I said, I'm a bit spaced out today because I did like a massive yoga ceremony thing yesterday, and then didn't get much
Okay.
sleep. It's weird. I'm watching it on my computer on YouTube on a
You can
live
see
stream,
it then.
and it's a lag. It's a lag 'cause it's not real time. It's like I don't know, 5 seconds behind or something.
It
So
does,
it's
yeah, it
weird.
has a bit of a lag, yes.
So it's like not in sync with me talking. So it's really off-putting. So I'm gonna stop looking at the YouTube now because it's not me in real time. Yeah. So can you repeat the question again? Sorry, I just trying to ground.
Yeah, I just want you to talk about the yoga. I mean, today, for example, I don't know about you, but I'm having problems breathing. I'm having a lot of issues with the heart and the throat chakra. And
Mm.
I say it's new moon. Scorpio is all about endings and transformations and starting again. So we've got like this new, all this new stuff coming in because all the old Okay, we've got some major issues with streaming at the moment, putting on the programs. Um, so you've got me again, and I just want to discuss a few things with you. If you're doing the tapping, likely you're starting to get anger come up, okay? And that's natural because, hello, Delane, good morning. If you're getting, you're going to start, I know where this is leading to. The tarot show is until 8:30. If you want a reading, please email moving on TV 1@gmail.com for a personal reading. Right. There's a couple of things I want to talk about. And as I say, we're doing the tapping today. And I can't seem to put David's I can't seem to put any programs on. So 4 o'clock, I think there's tapping with Brad again. And hopefully that's going to come up. Now, because we're doing this, we're going to be bringing up anger. And I don't know about you, but what's really getting to me is the twin flame thing on YouTube. There's a guy called Blue Ace Tarot, right? And I'm outing this. I'm probably going to do an expose on it. Blue Ace Tarot, okay? Now, do you know what this guy does? He sits there with cards, twin flame cards. I'm not kidding you. And he pulls the cards. I'm doing my research on this now because I want to know, where are the genuine tarot readers? These people are making a lot of money out of vulnerable people. And don't get me wrong, the twin flame thing, I understand it and I know it exists. But people are making a lot of money out of it. And when you start doing your tapping, you're going to get angry about this because you're not. And you're genuine and your work is genuine. Your work is not about money, it's about helping people. And you've got these people, they're just unscrupulous. One of them calls herself Twin D, I think. Twin D. And she keeps you hanging on all the time. You know, I've got people reporting, telling me about what's going on with all these different readers. She keeps you hanging on all the time. This person is coming and this person towards you, and it's continuous apparently. Now, Blue Ace Tarot, do you know what they do? This guy sits there with a pack of cards, twin flame cards. I'm not kidding you. Guys, use your brains. Anyone could do it. He sits there with a pack of twin flame cards and he pulls a card and reads it to you and tells you the message in the card. That's it. That is not a genuine psychic medium or tarot reader. Okay? And then they charge you £50 per session, and you're like lambs to the slaughter, probably the same people that go on around wearing 4 masks at the same time. You're being conned, right? Now, there's a really good teacher online called Kurt Johnson, and he explains this. The twin flame journey is your soul journey. It's your journey, nobody else's. It's you. Okay? It's about loving yourself and changing your own life. Now, the way I see this twin flame thing is that in the 3D, yes, you can have a split soul in 3D, but in 5D, there is no such thing. Everything is one consciousness, right? But what gets to me is the way they're keeping these people hanging on. And all they do is keep watching these people, and they keep latching on to this thing where they're trying to figure out what's going on in someone else's head, what their behavior is, instead of focusing on themselves. and changing their own lives. It's like people that go and watch tarot readers and they don't do anything except watch these people telling them what to do all the time, because they will not even try to control their own lives, to do something for themselves. So they're relying all the time on this new thing. Now, this twin flame thing, it's only been going for what, a couple of years? And again, I do believe in it, but I do not believe in the people that are using it, where they pick up a pack of cards and the messages, the twin flame messages, and they sit there and you watch them and they give you a message to say he loves you or she loves you, or they think you're amazing, and it's written in the cards. They're not tarot readers, they're not psychics, they don't have an intuition to help you. They're con artists, guys. You're paying them £50 per person. Now, I'll tell you someone who's genuine. Her name is Taylor Darcy, and she doesn't bullshit you. Taylor doesn't bullshit you, right? She gives it to you right straight. Like another really good psychic online is Emily. I'm doing my research. Emily Halifax. And she is very funny. But she doesn't sugarcoat it. She gives it to you. She doesn't tell you everything's amazing and if you know you've got to rely on this person for every breath that you take. No, she tells you the truth. She tells you the cold truth, the same way as I do when I read tarot. And when I read the tarot tonight, I will give it to you straight. Boom. Wherever spirit gives me. I'm not a con artist. Maybe that's why I don't earn any money. Because those who are sitting there telling you, it's unbelievable. It's so sick what they're doing. There's a lot of codependent people out there, a lot of people that are addicted to this twin flame thing the same way as they are addicted to alcohol, just, food, whatever. And they rely on these readers to live their life according to what some other person may be thinking or behaving. They're sitting there waiting for this man or woman to change their life. The same as food, drink, alcohol, and drugs. And it's really, really cruel what they're doing. I've been watching them and I've been checking them out because I want to do an expose on Watchdoggy, on who to trust and who not to trust. And the ones that annoy me the most are the ones that they sit there for hours and hours with their cards telling you that this person is coming back to you. And there they are, they're banging on your door and they're coming in to see you. And it's the same message time and time again. And if you believe what they're telling you, you're the same people that believe the media and the government. You're not thinking for yourself. I'm giving you people to trust, like Taylor Darcy. She tells you to study the power of now. Kurt Johnson. Kurt Johnson. Study the power of now. Be in the moment. Ascend. Live your life and enjoy everything you're doing. And if you're in a twin flame journey, then you will come towards that person when the vibration is right. Because when you start to love yourself and do what you love in life, that person starts to feel it, and then you will start to unite. Okay? Because it's physics, right? It's like a magnet. He explains everything. It's very interesting. But you need to learn how to run your life and to fall in love with your life. Because if you have a twin flame, they'll feel it and they'll start to fall in love with their life because you're the same energy. And in 5D, you're connected, you are one. In 3D, there's all these issues and addictions and confusion that comes between you and all the karma that you need to play out. I'm in the twin flame journey. And my life has gone from, it's just shattered. Everything about my life has changed since this journey. And I'm very grateful because the person I was married to, who is now looking after his parents, I realized that that person is not my soulmate. And I had a lot of work to do with them after 26 years. We split up because if they were my soulmate, I wouldn't have to ask or beg them to come here for 1 hour a week. I'm just saying. They'd be here. And things would have worked differently in this 27-year-old marriage. They didn't work. You know when you connect to that person, that magnet, you will know. You'll know. But you cannot keep living your life according to that person. That's codependency. And there are such big issues going on. One of my friends, her son is dying at the moment on dialysis, and the family will not let her near her own son. Terrible things are going on at the moment. The doctors won't let her hug. Jesus Christ. I'm an empath. The doctors won't let her hug her son who's on dialysis. That to me is a bigger issue than worrying about what my twin flame's getting on with, or what are they doing today? What are they not doing today? A woman is watching her son die on dialysis, and the doctors, because of this pandemic sickness, won't let her hug her son who's dying. Can you see what's going on in our world? And you've got these con artists, as I say, Blue Ace Tarot, Angels Tarot, whatever they call themselves. They are making a fortune out of you. Their Patreon is like something like £30 a month, and they got 50,000. They got 5,000 people. Hermit Tarot, all of these, they're not coming from here. They're coming from money. It's all money. It's a massive industry. Massive, and you need to be discerning about where you go for your readings. And so I want to do an expose. You've got Meredith, who wants to give me an interview, and she's a very metaphysical reader, and she doesn't bullshit either. She talks about the twin flame journey as a collective, fascinating, metaphysical experience. But she doesn't say to you, that person is coming to visit you, or that person, get ready for that person. It's coming up to Valentine's. Hang on just a second. Okay. So, as I was saying, I want to do an expose. Moving on TV, I want to take on an expose of readers. I want to check them out, and I want to tell you who to trust. And so far, you've got Taylor Darcy, and she's genuine because she's read for me. And she told me to get the power of now, to focus on my own life. So did Kurt Johnson. Kurt Johnson is an amazing guy. He offers groups where you can work together on ascension. Didn't work for me because I don't like working in groups anymore, because they're all stuck in the consciousness of what's really, of all the nonsense that's going on in the world at the moment. And that doesn't appeal to me. So I couldn't do that. But he's an amazing guy and very, very genuine, not about money. Okay. Twin D, if you watch that, you will see continuous bullshit in the industry. Blue Ace Tarot and industry. Why am I doing this? Because I'm tapping and I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry because my work is genuine and everything I give is from here, and not to do with fleecing you and taking every penny you've got, especially the way things are at the moment. These people are con artists. Anyone can do what they're doing. You can go and get a pack of cards and go, there we go. Ooh, Sri Baba. Right, what do you say today? Today you say, all that is seen is my form and prince and pauper. I am in everything and beyond. I fill all space. Okay? And that's what they do. They will sit there and read it to you and say, Sri Baba said all that. Oh, I'm in everything and beyond. I fill all space. That means I'm everywhere. That's all they'll do, because they have no psychic abilities. They're not psychics. They're con artists. Okay? Something angels. I will look for these names and I will give them to you. This woman sits there and pulls cards and tells you the messages in the cards. And you are paying a fortune. And you know what gets to me more than anything is the emergency twin flame readings. Emergency. Now that is abuse. Emergency twin flame reading. That is abuse. And do you know how much money they get for that? £300 a session. £300 a session to tell you bollocks, with all due respect. An emergency twin flame reading? What the hell is wrong with Soul Whisper Tarot? Another one. Karen. She's got about 50,000 subscribers, or maybe 200,000 or something like that. And they continuously go on there and tell you that they are reading. You pick a card, right? And they're telling you what's going on inside this other person, which is invading their privacy. Not only that, it's probably against the law of the universe. But, we all get caught up in it, and I watch it now and then. But I'm telling you, these people are making a fortune. She charges about £200 for a twin flame reading. £200, guys. What does she say to these people? That they would pay £200. It's sad. It's codependency. It's the same as alcoholism. It's trying to fill the void. These people are trying to fill the void with this obsession of another person, like drink, drugs. Again, I fall into it myself. I have a twin flame, and so is David Elam's, as he says, because most starseeds do, and I fall into it myself. How's he doing? What's he up to? Is he okay? Whatever. I hope he's happy, and I wonder how he's doing. And from the minute you wake up in the morning to the minute you go to bed, you're thinking about another human being, because this twin flame thing is not straightforward, okay? It's not. But you have to use discernment and get on with your own life. Yeah. And so all I do is pour unconditional love onto my twin flame. All the time. Because that's what I want to do. It feels right and it feels good. And they have taught me unconditional love. I never felt unconditional love until this person taught me. And it's the most painful thing I've ever gone through. But I've learned unconditional love. I've learned unconditional love for my ex-husband, who doesn't even send me a message to tell me what's going on with his parents. Nothing. I've learned unconditional love for my twin flame. And I let them get on with their journey. And I pray that one day we'll unite, if that's what's meant to happen. And I do believe that if you're mature enough, you can be friends. Twin flames can be very good friends. Why not? If you're mature enough, why not? You have each other's back. I mean, who else should have your back in a positive way but the person that is you? So I don't buy into this that twin flames can't be friends. That is a lack of immaturity. It's a bit like men and women can't be friends. That's rubbish. All my friends are men. No. Men and women can be friends and twin flames can be friends. I'd say a good twin flame journey or good relationship has to start with a friendship. How else are you going to get to know each other? It's bollocks. The whole thing they're teaching you is rubbish. You have to be friends first. If you're not friends, how are you going to get to know each other? I got married to someone, and if I'd known this person, I would never have married them. I married someone, and a year later, we both more or less knew we shouldn't have got married, but it was too late. We said we were going to give it a go, and we gave it 26 years. And then we walked away because we couldn't do it anymore. You know. And my gratitude goes out to the person who gave me that push to understand. Now, so basically, in order to build a relationship, you have to have a friendship. How can you not have a friendship? You have to build. It starts with a friendship. A friendship, you have to get to know each other. And twin flames, I mean, the friendship should be amazing. Why not? You can laugh about it. You can understand it. Wouldn't you want to understand it? Like one of my friends, Janie, you know Janie, she's got a twin flame. As I say, most starseeds do. And I said to her, well, can you test with him your telepathy skills and your remote viewing and test it? Your astral traveling. How cool is that? It's cool. So if you have a twin flame and you know who they are, and build a friendship first. Build a friendship, because they are the most important person in the world as far as you're concerned. You and them are the most important person in the world, and you will do anything for them because they are you. They're your soul that's split in two in 3D. The soul cannot split in two in 5D. And I've done my meditations, I've done my research, I've done my work. To me, what happens, because I've asked Spirit and I've done a lot of work on this, is because before, when you're coming to life, when you come to take a body, the soul, sometimes that energy wants different things. Okay, there can be a lack of, what's the word, congruency in that energy because of past lives, because of karma. So sometimes when that energy wants to reincarnate in two different bodies. Okay? Excuse me. This is my explanation of a twin flame. So you have this beautiful energy, right? This is mine. This is the research I've done, and I believe it to be true. You have this beautiful consciousness, this beautiful energy. But there's past lives, there's other planets, there's other dimensions. Now, let's say me and my twin flame, before we came back to Earth, we both wanted a different experience. Okay? Now, my twin flame came with me when I was about to be born. I was going to be a twin. And he left. He left because it wasn't the right thing for him to come with me at the same time, right? So I was born on my own without a twin. Okay? Now, what I'm saying is, when you go to choose a body, so you're a consciousness and you know you've got to come down to do your work, whether you're a starseed, an angel, it doesn't matter. You have to have flesh and blood, don't you? You have to have something, a shell, to be on this planet. Okay? So what I feel happens is the energy that you are has karma. It has other dimensions. And one part of that energy wants something else. And one part of that energy wants something else. So you've got me, Lauren, and that twin flame. They wanted other experiences. In 5D, there was no separation, only love and only one consciousness, one energy. However, we wanted to come here to do our work. So what happened? That other part decided to choose a body and go in a different direction. And I chose a body and went in my direction. Okay? And then you're in 3D. When you take a body, that's it. You're in 3D. You cannot be in a body at the moment in anything but 3D. Don't get me, you go up and down. You can go up and down. And you can go into higher dimensions and come back. But when you are choosing your physical body, as I say, I meditated on this and it's given me a lot of comfort to understand the twin flame journey, which is, if you're in it, then it's the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life. It has shattered my life from start to finish. It broke up my marriage, thank God. And it changed everything in me. Everything that I am. So it's a huge journey. And if you're going through it, then it is a divine journey. And it will heal everything in you if you give it a chance to. But be careful of people that keep you hanging on for money. Because your answers are inside. And I am telling you that before you split into two bodies, you are a full consciousness. And then you have karma and all these other things. And one of you goes that way, one of you goes that way. And you can be born in different times, whatever. There are huge differences between the twin flames because the journey has got to be very hard. So you've got the biggest issues. It could be religion, age, color. You could be born into a family, and I've heard this, where they hate people of a different race. And your twin flame will be a different race, like Romeo and Juliet. Or it could be an age, or it could be anything. It's going to be very, very challenging for you because these are your biggest lessons. And the more you are able to get over these lessons, you will start to feel such inner peace. And the more you feel inner peace as you are completing your journey, and that twin flame of yours is going to start to be drawn back towards you because they're completing their journey. And because we're ascending, going higher and higher, You're only going back to what you were in 5D, and there's no separation. Do you understand now what a twin flame journey is? Right. Oh, for God's sake. Do you understand what a twin flame journey is? Okay. You are here to remember what you really are in 5D, which is pure consciousness, no separation. And that's what your twin is here to teach you. Your twin is here to give you the biggest pain. They are pain in the bum. They give you the biggest issues to deal with, and it hurts like crazy. But you wake up and you start to sort your life out. Because you and that person that is your twin flame, you are going back to what you really were. And in 5D, you're never separated. And that's why I said to Janie, please, can you talk to Ali and check telepathy and astral traveling? Oh my God, it's so exciting. I can't talk to my twin flame. They block me. Because that's the journey, their journey, and I respect it. But what I'm saying is, I'm doing my research and I'm checking out those people you can trust. And those people that don't keep you hanging on, whether they're psychic readers, an emergency twin flame reading, come on, guys. £200, £250. That is disgusting. And I'm going to out them. I'm going to do a watchdoggy and I'm going to do my research. I'm going to out them. Watch Emily Halifax. She's brilliant. No sugarcoating. Watch Kurt Johnson. Brilliant. As I say, he offers courses. He's a beautiful soul. Taylor Darcy tells you to study the power of now. Those are the main ones. There's another one called Goddess. I think it's Goddess Energy. She talks with a lisp. Goddess Energy. And of course, Meredithia. She reckons that twin flames are here to heal humanity and to win Nobel Prizes for peace. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. It's divine. However, if you're in 3D too much, it's going to hurt like hell. And what I'm saying to you is, if I do a twin flame reading, and I will, why not? I will never give you an emergency reading. To me, your emergency reading is get back into the now and find your dream and do whatever you feel you want to do with your life. That's an emergency reading. Okay? Your twin flame sticks out like a thumb, like a sore thumb. You will know who they are. It's impossible not to. Anyway, I've got to go soon or else Brad won't come on again. We've got another tapping with Brad Pitt. I was going to say Brad. No, I don't anything to do with him. How can you support a bastard that actually got rid of his girlfriend because she couldn't have children? Yeah. One of your idols? Yeah, well, check it out. Check if he's gone to get a go, if you know what I mean. He probably has. They all have. Guys, I'm very genuine. Goddess Energy, her name is. She's got a lisp and she's very genuine. She sits there and she reads the tarot. Okay? My journey is so I can help you too. It's fascinating. But I can see the bullshit. And like I say, today it really got up to here with Blue Ace Tarot. And I'm outing them. I'm outing them. And this Twin D as well. Because they don't read tarot. Well, she reads tarot. But it's continuous bullshit to keep you hanging on. Yeah, saying to you it's okay to have one drink if you're an alcoholic. No, it's not. I'm struggling at the moment. All I have is moving on TV, and food is my big issue. And I want to eat junk like peanuts and sweets. They're all here. I've got chocolate, peanuts, sweets. I've got it all. Because life is, there's nothing, there's not much going on. No humans. And my higher self is saying to me, Lauren, tap with Brad. And I will tap at 4 o'clock with you guys, with Brad Yates, not Pitt. Brad Yates. And I will get angry and you'll get angry. And this is all going to come up because people are using you. This twin flame thing is a con when it comes to these people. Now, I explained to you what it is. I explained to you and I respect it 100% because I'm in it. And I've seen what it can do to your life. But don't use innocent people for money. It's disgusting. It's just not good. So yeah, you've got Goddess Energy. You've got Kurt Johnson. You've got Emily Halifax. These are good readers. I love Emily. She's funny. She's got this. She's a bit wicked, and I like it. She's wicked, but she's funny wicked. Watch her. No sugarcoating, and I really like watching her. And these are the people that I would recommend. No sugarcoating, no bullshit. I'm going to give it to you right between the eyes. This person is a piece of shit because that's what the cards are showing me, and keep away from them. And that's what she'll tell you. And if you don't, but then again, it doesn't mean that they're a piece of shit all the time. It means just while she's reading. You know what? It's a bit like a blood test. Someone explained to me that blood tests are a waste of time because the blood changes all the time. The energy changes in the blood. And a better way to find out what's really going on is kinesiology, you know, when you check the muscles reaction, because that's on a minute-to-minute basis. Blood tests can only tell you at that moment what was really going on in the body. It's going to be completely different by the time you get your results. The blood keeps changing. Okay? So it's the same here. When I read you, boom, a quick, before Brad comes on, I've got 5 minutes. No, we've got more than that. Quick reading, just quickly. A quick reading, just one card, that's all. One card, okay? I'm just, and I can't shuffle for hours and hours and hours because I don't know how to do it like they do it, right? I don't know how to do it. So I use my intuition and my psychic abilities. Janie doesn't know how to do it either. And we're bloody good readers. We don't bullshit you. We tell you as it is. We tell you what comes from spirit. And if you don't like it, that's tough. And if you keep getting the same messages, guys, then you need to really do something about it. Okay? So let's ask a question here. Oh, God. All the cards fell out. I asked one question. I didn't even ask it yet. I was going to do something for spirit workers. Okay. I'm going to ask a question. Let me think. Are we going to see Gesara and Nasara sometime soon this year? Right. Now, this is only going to give me the energy the way it is at this moment. We're living in different dimensions, in different vibrations. So, I got the 5 of Pentacles. It's going to be very fast. I got the 7 of Pentacles upside down. I got the 8 of Cups. I got the 9 of Wands upside down. I got the Queen of Pentacles. I got the Page of Wands upside down. I got the Magician upside down. And I got the Sun. That's a pretty good one. The only major arcana is the Sun. Oh no, I got the Magician as well, didn't I? The magician is upside down, the sun. And that's saying to me, are we going to see GESARA and NESARA sometime soon? Well, that depends on the energies of the human race. Are they going to let it in? Are they going to let the changes happening, or are they going to fight everything? Okay. Leo energy and Aries. That's all I wanted to say to you. Now, when I read the cards a week from now, it'll be completely different, right? Completely different. Completely different. So what I'm saying to you is, it's all to do with energies. Everything is to do with energy. It's all energy. You're just energy. We're just energy. You see how quickly people come on when they see tarot. They think I'm going to massage their ego and tell them, yes, he loves you. He's coming back. Sit there all day long. Don't do anything with your life. And he will be back to give you a hug and to take care of you. No. I'm like Emily Halifax. I no sugarcoating. Why should I bullshit? I will never bullshit you. And if that means I grow slower, then I grow slower. But like I said to you, I'm very interested in this twin flame journey thing, and I'm going to be looking into it more and more and more. As I said, I'm in it. Meredithia is beautiful. She's already gave me a reading. I'm supposed to do an interview with her before the new year. She did it. Beautiful, beautiful. Goddess energy, the girl with the long black hair, and she has a bit of a lisp. Very, very good. Very interesting. She reads the cards. She's very genuine. She doesn't bullshit you. On the contrary, she doesn't. Another one which I like is called Lumiere. Lumiere, funnily enough, that's where I'm from. Lumiere. Lumiere. What's her name? I contacted her once to interview her because it fascinates me. Lumiere. She's good. She does nice readings. You know, she doesn't bullshit either. But the ones you gotta watch out for are the newer ones. Right? As I say, Blue Ace Tarot. It's just a joke. They literally sit there with the cards, with the message, and give you the message on the card. No psychic abilities whatsoever, no mediumship. They give you the message on the card. And I'm going to do an expose. I'm going to try and get them all on. Well, some of them, obviously not the ones, but I'm going to do an expose. I'm going to watch them. I'm going to get other people. And £300 for emergency, that really gets to me. £300 for an emergency reading. They should be in jail. £300. They should be 200. No, 300 for emergency dollars. Okay, they should be in jail. That's theft. You cannot give an emergency twin flame reading. What the hell does that mean? What are you going to do? Guys, you can't live like that. You can't. You mustn't. You mustn't. Go to a codependency group, do the 12 steps, hand that person over, love them, trust them, and that's it. But you cannot do an emergency twin flame reading. That is a con. That is a crime against humanity, to enslave people that they will pay you £250 for an emergency twin flame reading. That's cruel. That's a very cruel thing to do, don't you think? I think it's cruel. What are they going to say to you? What you've got to do is you've got to trust your life. You've got to get a life. And yes, you work your journey, but it's about you getting a life first. You've got to get a life and love yourself, because then your twin flame will love you too. Because they are you. And you're working together to go back into this beautiful infinity D. Kurt Johnson calls it infinity D, not 5D, infinity D, where there is no separation because you're one. But as long as you've got a body, there will be work to do. But as I said, to me, the only way you can build any relationship, and I do disagree with Kurt on this, is through building a friendship or a partnership of some kind, getting to know that person. And then bit by bit, you love them for what they are. Because if I had known my husband, I would never have married him. We were too, it just wasn't right. And we both know it. We both knew it within a year, maybe less. We knew it. So don't let yourself buy into this stuff. We're going to be tapping with Brad now again. 8 minutes to go. Enjoy your tapping. Enjoy what comes up for you. I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about me anymore. And that's why I'm giving you all this information. And I'm exposing those that don't love you. And an emergency twin flame reading, that is an abuse. For God's sake, these people, who are they? What are they? They're not even qualified tarot readers. And I'm not jealous. Well, I'm angry because they're earning a lot of money, but I wouldn't abuse people. I wouldn't hurt anybody like that. It just stands out, doesn't it? Emergency reading, twin flame reading. Doesn't that sound a little bit sus to you? A bit like wear these things and don't breathe oxygen? Or maybe you've lost your brain altogether, and maybe I'll get lots of thumbs down for this, because you want people to pick you up for the rest of your life and tell you that he's coming back or she's coming back, or there they are knocking on the door, and you can't breathe without this person. And of course, all our music and our ballads and everything, all the soaps are telling you to be like that. You've been conditioned. I can't breathe without you. Can't live if living is without you. All the romance songs. Yeah. We've been conditioned to believe that. And in A Course in Miracles, Jesus says, don't have special relationships. Love everyone equally. But this twin flame thing, yes, it's unique. And it's beautiful and it's divine and it's bloody painful. So good luck if you're on the twin flame journey. I love you. My heart goes out to you, and I will be working for you to expose the charlatans that have turned this into an industry, and they're using you. It's not like they're going out, I'm going to give you an emergency alcoholic reading to come off alcohol, right? You can go to a 12-step group for free. Maybe there should be Twin Flame Anonymous now, because there's so many of them. It's just applying the 12 steps, totally powerless over another human being. Hand it over to my higher power, and look at all the times that you weren't responsible for your life. I know who my twin flame is, and I thought I knew who my twin flame was nearly 30 years ago. But there you go. Okay? You take care. I love you. And let's watch Brad, and then